Acal-Monab I comes to power in the Maya city of Palenque, Mexico. Start of the war with Sassanid Persia when King Kavad I captures Theodosipolis in Armenia. Mundir III, king of the Lakhmids, Arab Christians, raids Palestinia Salutaris and Arabia Petraea. King Kavad I hands over the fortress city of Amida and agrees to an armistice with the Byzantine Empire. Anastasius I decides to rebuild the village of Dara, northern Mesopotamia. Visigoths capture the city of Tortosa in Catalonia, arresting and executing the Roman usurper Peter. The Battle of Vouille, where a Frankish army under Clovis I invades the Visigothic kingdom and defeats King Alaric II near Poitiers. Clovis I fails in an effort to take the walled city of Carcassonne, southern Gaul. Clovis I becomes the first Catholic king of the Franks, uniting all the Frankish tribes under his rule. Theodoric the Great appoints his friend Boethius, Roman philosopher, to the rank of consul in the Ostrogothic kingdom. Riots erupt in the streets of Antioch between supporters of Patriarch Flavian II and Emperor Anastasius I. The first written text in the Arabic alphabet is recorded at Zabad in Syria. Vitalian, Byzantine general, revolts against Emperor Anastasius I and conquers a large part of the Diocese of Thrace. Vitalian marches again to Constantinople, and his fleet of 200 vessels blockades the harbour entrance. Amalasuntha, daughter of the king Theodoric the Great, marries Eutharic, an Ostrogoth noble. Sigismund succeeds his father Gundobad as king of the Burgundians. Emperor Wu Di of the Liang dynasty becomes a Buddhist and introduces the new religion to central China. An earthquake destroys the Illyrian Macedonian city of Scupi. The synagogues of Ravenna are burnt down in a riot. Theodoric the Great orders them to be rebuilt at Ravenna's expense. The mausoleum of Theodoric is built by the Ostrogothic ruler as his future tomb in Ravenna, Italy. Boethius introduces the Greek musical letter notation to the West. Byzantines obtain silkworm eggs and begin silkworm cultivation. The Songyu Pagoda is completed during the Northern Wei era. The Mayan city of Palenque enters an interregnum after the death of Acal-Monab I. The Scythian monk Dionysius Exiguus invents the Anno Domini era calendar based on the estimated birth year of Jesus Christ. A great earthquake kills approximately 250,000 people in Syria and Antioch. The Kingdom of Essex is founded by the Saxons who land north of the Thames. Justin, a Byzantine general, dies in battles against the Bulgars on the frontier of the Danubian lines in Moesia. The Samaritans revolt and are defeated. Belisarius and Hermogenes defeat a combined Persian-Arab army of 50,000 men at Dara, modern Turkey. Childebert I defeats the Visigoths, conquering the capital Narbonne. The Nika riot in Constantinople, which results in 30,000 people killed in the Hippodrome. Gelimer, king of the Vandals, loses Battle of Ad Decimum and Tricemarum and the Vandalic War. Frankish kings Childebert and Clothar I overthrow Godemer and end the kingdom of Burgundy. Emperor Justinian I sends Byzantine expeditionary force to begin the reconquest of Italy. King Theodahad cedes Provence and Upper Alemannia to the Franks, gaining their support in the war. The Aquavirgo aqueduct is destroyed by the Goths. Gabran mac Domanget becomes king of Dalriata, Scotland. Kinmei succeeds his brother Senka and ascends the 29th emperor to the throne of Japan. Solomon captures the Aures Mountains from the Moors. The first pandemic of bubonic plague, the plague of Justinian, hits Constantinople and the rest of the Byzantine Empire. King Totila marches down into Tuscany and defeats the Byzantines at Florence. King Pulakeshin I establishes the Chalukya dynasty in India. The Ibai is declared emperor and establishes the Emperor Vanzuan, modern Vietnam. Nubian kingdom of Nobatia converts to Christianity. Following the sack of Rome, Pope Vigilius arrives in Constantinople to meet with Justinian I. Belisarius recaptures Rome from the Ostrogoths, but his Italian campaign is unsuccessful. Cosmas Indicopleustus, Alexandrian merchant, writes his work Christian Topography. The last chariot races are held in Circus Maximus, the largest circus in Rome. The last known eruption of Chimborazo, modern Ecuador, occurs. Bumung Khan, chieftain of the Gyoktyoks, founds the Turkish Khaganate. Lombards under King Ordoin defeats the Gepid at the Battle of Asfeld. King Taya secretly marches to join forces with his brother Alagern in Campania to relieve the siege of Cumae. Byzantine forces under Prefect Liberius seize Granada and Alusia and occupy the old province of Baetica. King Clothar I annexes the Frankish territories of Metz and Reims after his great-nephew Theudebald dies. King Clothar I suppresses a revolt of Saxons in Thuringi in Saxony, Germany. The Avars arrive in the northern region of the Caucasus between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. The dome of the Hagia Sophia in Constantinople collapses due to an earthquake. Kuchukars and Huns under Zabagan cross the frozen Danube River and invade the Balkans. Alboin succeeds his father Orjoin after his death as king of the Lombards. Sky Witness is crowned as leader of the Mayan city Calakmul. King Sigebert I repels an attack on Austrasia by the Avars at Regensburg, Germany. A mountain landslide known as Torrendinum event into the Rhone River creates a tsunami in Lake Geneva. Columba reports seeing the Loch Ness Monster at River Ness. Justin II recalls his cousin Justin pretended to the throne to Constantinople. According to the Book of Leinster, Emir mac Setnai becomes the High King of Ireland. Luva I succeeds as the king of the Visigoths after Interregnum. Ethelbert of Kent is defeated by Swalen of Wessex at the Battle of Wimbledon. Nubian kingdoms of Alodia and Macuria converts to Christianity. The possible birth of Muhammad. Anglo-Saxons fight against the Britons and conquer the settlements of Aylesbury, Benson, Eynsham and Limbury. Calakmul defeats Tegel, bringing an end to their first war together. Persian forces under the command of King Khosrau I captures the Byzantine stronghold of Dara after a 6-month siege. Emperor Justin II retires due to recurring seizures of insanity. The Byzantine army under command of Maurice drives the Persians from Cappadocia, modern Turkey. Gyoktyoks under Tardu cross the Cimmerian Bosporus into the Crimea and besiege the city of Pantisipaum, Ukraine. The predecessor of the modern match is first used in Chen Dynasty China. Kongyugumi, the world's oldest construction company, is founded in Osaka, Japan. Hormizd IV becomes the king of the Persian Empire. The Chinese city of Ye, located in what is now Linzheng County, razed to the ground by Yang Jian. A palace coup in Austrasia, where new advisors make a new alliance with Chilperic I, breaking the peace treaty with his half-brother, King Guntram. Emperor Xuandi of the Chen dynasty is succeeded by his incompetent son, Huzhu. Emperor Maurice decides to end the annual tribute to the Avars. Emperor Wendi of the Sui Dynasty organizes the Great Canal. Visigoths under King Liuvigild devastate the Suva kingdom in Galatia, northwest Spain. Avars destroy a legion of Roman camps along the Danubian lines, including Oscus and Retiria. Recared, king of the Visigoths in Spain, converts to Catholicism from Arianism. Guaram, the first of Iberia, is sent by Emperor Maurice to the city of Miteshkata, Georgia, and restores its monarchy. The Chinese Empire is reunited under the leadership of Emperor Wendi, the Sui Dynasty. Gregory I succeeds as Pope after Pelagius II dies of a plague. A Mesoamerican ball game court is dedicated at the Mayan city of Chinchultec, Mexico. Emperor Maurice regains Byzantine stronghold Singidunum, modern Belgrade, from the Avars. Shuko becomes the first female empress of Japan and also the first to be officially recognized by China. The beginning of the Bengali calendar. Zhaozhou Bridge begins construction in Hebei province during the Sui Dynasty, China. Emperor Maurice uses the city of Marcianopolis, modern Bulgaria, as a military base of operations against the Slavs on the Balkans. The King's School is founded by Augustine in Canterbury. Emperor Wendy orders his youngest son, Yang Liang, to conquer Goguryeo, Korea, during the rainy season. Emperor Maurice refuses to pay ransom for 12,000 Byzantine soldiers taken by the Avars, leading to all of their deaths. The Germanic peoples, due to the more abundant food supply available, used the moldboard plough, introduced by the Slavs in Eastern Europe.